You ever catch yourself overthinking, imagining every possible catastrophe that could happen? It's easy for us to get trapped in a mindset that keeps us clinging to fear and anxiety, even if it holds us back. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about why our minds work like this and show you a simple way to finally move past the fears that keep you stuck. You know what humans fear more than almost anything? Not knowing what's going to happen. We hate uncertainty so much, we'll actually stay stuck in something we don't even like just because it's familiar. We're like a car with one wheel spinning in the mud. We just keep giving it the gas, even though we know it won't help, because we're too afraid to try a different approach. There's also something else we fear just about as much: losing what we already have, even if what we have kind of sucks. In caveman terms, losing hurts more than winning feels good. Our brains aren't wired to make us happy, they're wired to keep us alive. So we play it safe, hold on to what we have, and never go after what we really want. But what if I told you there was a simple way to fix this, and it's called curiosity? Let me tell you a quick story and to show you how I discovered this and how you can apply it to your own life. In my past life, I was a guitar builder, and every once in a while, I'd have a guitar that was, for lack of a better term, a real bitch. It was like it had a mind of its own, and it didn't want to leave the shop. And one day I was working on one of those guitars, and I finally got it past the sticking point, or so I thought. For whatever reason, I decided to go the extra mile and buff it one more step. So I grabbed a foam pad that I would have never used to give it the extra beans, a little bit of how's your mum, if you will. The pad had a metal shaft sticking out of it, so you could attach it to a drill and buff the guitar like this. And I dropped that pad on the workbench, and it bounced up and did a triple Lindy, and the metal shaft landed right on the guitar, punched right through the finish and into the wood. And nothing but a total refinish was going to fix this thing. I just stood there staring at it, and instead of losing my shit, which is what I would have normally done, I just asked myself the question that changed my life. I wonder what this is going to lead to. I have no idea why I asked myself that question, but it was more than just a thought. It was a state of being, a feeling, and I'd never felt anything like it. No anxiety, no fear, no anger, just curiosity. And all at once, it made me feel like anything was possible. You could argue that I was just a careless dumbass, and you'd be right. But I think that misses the larger point here. What would normally have sent me into a violent rage instead gave me some sort of sense of peace and calm. I'll take that over fear and anxiety any day of the week. And then I had another thought. This is so simple. Why isn't everybody doing this? Well, here's how you can apply this to your own life, starting small until you reach the state of being that I had standing in my shop that day. The antidote to fear and anger is curiosity. Curiosity about the future and about yourself. Think about it. If you stay stuck in the comfort zone, hanging on to what you already have, you might as well take the last 5 years and superimpose them over your future, because that's exactly what you're going to get if you don't stop overthinking and finally take a chance. Next time you're thinking about taking a risk, instead of dreaming up some catastrophe or stressing about what you might lose, just get curious about what might happen. Start to fall in love with your future, and don't hang all your expectations on one outcome. And if things don't go your way, instead of losing your shit, just say to yourself, I wonder what this is going to lead to. And at first it's going to feel pretty unnatural and kind of weird, and you'll probably forget to do it sometimes or even get a little pissy about it. I think that's pretty normal. It's not going to happen all at once. But if you keep bringing yourself back to it, curiosity stops being some sort of trick you're gaslighting yourself with, and it'll become a natural part of who you are. And when that happens, all your fears go away like they belong to someone else you used to know. You'll feel it deep down, like I did standing in my shop that day. Just curiosity and a sense that no matter what happens, you'll be perfectly fine. And that's the feeling that'll finally give you the courage to break out of your comfort zone and become the person your younger self always wanted to be. You might fail, or You might succeed beyond your wildest dreams, but you'll never find out unless you try. I know what I'm going to do. How about you?